From being signed to Def Soul and wanting to be labeled as a hip-hop soul singer after topping the charts with his debut album, I Just Wanna Sing. From singing on the street corners of downtown Philly after being labeled a neo-soul artist, being Grammy nominated and winning. But unfortunately, things crumbled when Backlash and other things got the best of his career. Talib Johnson, better known as Musiq Soulchild, was born on September 16, 1977 in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia. Musiq was locally known for singing on the corners of downtown Philadelphia. Musiq was raised in a strict Muslim household. As a teen, he built a reputation for being musically gifted. He would beatbox for MCs and perform acapellas for strangers on the street, which is where he got his name Musiq, later adding Soulchild. Musiq Soulchild dropped out of high school to pursue a career in music. Musiq was inspired by the hip-hop group The Roots, which inspired him to be a singing version of the group. Musiq began experimenting with different genres and sounds. When he started performing at local open mic events like Words and Sounds, hosted by a North Philly singer known as Jill Scott, a singer we all love and adore today. Musiq Soulchild signed with Def Soul Records in late 1999. Musiq became Musiq Soulchild on November 14, 2000, after the release of his debut album, I Just Wanna Sing. The I Just Wanna Sing album is still loved and cherished by fans 2 decades later, with timeless hits such as Just Friends, Sunny, Girl Next Door, and Love, which is one of my favorite love songs. Love also spent 22 weeks on the Billboard Hot 100 charts. Not only was Musiq really soulful, but he had a hip-hop edge to him. On some of his records, you will hear him beatboxing in songs such as Just Friends, which captured many of his fans. However, there wasn't much room for Musiq to thrive as a hip-hop soul singer. Although Musiq had a lot of success, he still wanted to reach a wide array of audiences. Musiq's second album, 2002's Just Listen, debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200 and went platinum. It also debuted #1 on the R&B and hip-hop albums and all genre Billboard 200 charts. The singles were Half Crazy and Don't Change, which were top 10. In 2003, Musiq released his third album, Soul Star, which went gold. Musiq Soulchild's fifth album, On My Radio, was released on December 2nd, 2008. The lead single, Radio, was a complete contrast to the usual smooth neo-soul music fans were accustomed to. The following singles were the duet If You Leave, featuring Mary J. Blige, and the ballad So Beautiful. So Beautiful marked the first collaboration between Musiq and the producer J.R. Hudson. After Hudson had spent about 8 months trying to get Musiq to come by his studio, according to Hudson, the two planned to work together again. In May 2010, he changed management to Vic Reed. His last album for Atlantic, Music and the Magic, was released on May 3, 2011, available on CDs and also as a digital download. The first single was Anything, featuring Swizz Beatz, followed by Yes. In September 2013, Musiq released a debut album with Selena Johnson entitled 9. This album was a compilation of 9 reggae songs recorded in 9 days on the independent Shanatsi label. Also in September 2013, Musiq announced his departure from Atlantic Records and becoming an independent artist. He revealed he is now signed to record producer Warren Campbell's label My Block Records. Musiq previously worked with Campbell on his first 2 albums on Atlantic, 2007's Love and Music and 2008 On My Radio. He released an EP titled The Hustle through Dat Piff on July 30th, 2014, and in April 2016 he released his first independent solo album Through My Block. The lead single is I Do, shortly after he moved to a new label with E1 Soul Star Music Company. In 2017, he released 2 new singles, Simple Things and Start Over, set for a new album titled Feel the Real, due on September 15, 2017. He premiered music videos for the tracks in April 2017. Musiq Soulchild's sound is a combination of R&B, funk, blues, jazz, gospel. Musiq had music being released from his new group, Looney Tribe. In 2020, Musiq was supposed to reintroduce himself to his fans and the music industry, but like everybody else, COVID-19 came and shut it all down. Unfortunately, with COVID-19 affecting concerts and events, this has prohibited Musiq Soulchild from attending the Roots picnic being held in his hometown of Philly. So Musiq Soulchild received a lot of backlash in regards to the hustle. because people didn't really like that alter ego of his. So that's what we ended up with. That pretty much took his career to a little down spiral. And yeah, it was not looking good. And I believe after that, he chose to be Musiq Soulchild again. Some of the backlash included, "Music, how could you switch over? We love you. Who's the hustle?" Breakfast Club interview brought me here. Not impressed, bro. Very disappointed. This how you know nobody is funding soul/R&B music. Think you just not saving it. Okay, let me hear some more before I judge. I will say this. We all need a little soul still. And then someone went on to say, I mean, but he's not really rapping though. He's more so T-Paining. So they were a little upset with the auto-tune that he was going for. And then someone said, there is enough of this nonsense out there already. Respect, and you are due a lot of it given how good you actually are. The tune isn't original. The lyrics aren't original. And it has no identity. Anyone could go into their bedroom and create this in less than 5 minutes. Please get back to writing and singing actual songs rather than doing tracks. This isn't your thing, and you don't sound the least bit convincing on it. If you don't believe it, no one else will either. As you've seen there, Musiq Soulchild received a lot of backlash when he tried to reintroduce himself as Hustle or The Hustle. I was a little on the fence about it as well. I thought, more so the songs was his thing and singing was his thing. Singing love songs was more so his thing. In 2016, Musiq Soulchild did a concert and he let his fans down when he was caught singing like this. Many of his fans went on to try to realize why was he singing and hitting these notes, these questionable notes. Musiq Soulchild is known for being a soulful singer with a voice that projects, and he loves to hit those notes. But at this particular concert, his notes fell pretty flat. But who knows? But I guess we will have to sit back and see what's next for Musiq Soulchild and how his new group, Lumi Tribe, will pan out. Hopefully COVID-19 won't keep him down for too long. Meanwhile, you can follow Musiq Soulchild on Instagram to stay updated on what he's doing these days. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe and turn on your notifications. Stay up and stay above the radar.